See, they're even professional when they don't know they're being videoed. Oh, hey, boys. I got my Mang boys right here.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, I wanted to ask you guys the inspiration. We got cut off on our videos. My SD card ran out on the GoPro. But we're out here planting on the lagoon. These guys have planted about 50,000 mangrove trees worldwide. And when I come out here with some dudes that started a clothing company, you know, these guys are twins if you can't tell. But, you know, I'm as a scientist and I'm sitting here learning more about mangroves than I ever have from any biologist. I have to know what's the inspiration behind this. How did this all start?
Yeah, I mean, it all started with a pattern.
Yeah?
That pattern was our mangroflage, our mangrove camo. And beyond that, I mean, that was the inspiration. I was sitting in my oceanography class at a marine lab in FGCU called Vester. And a great fishing buddy of mine, we were staring at a stand of mangroves and said, that would be a cool camo. Sure enough, it was a cool camo.
Sure enough, my aunt drew it up. You know, a week or two later, I'd spent 3 weeks actually creating this particular pattern right here. It was from one single image that I duplicated about 300 times to create this pattern that we have today. So there was actually there's a lot that's going on here. From all the designs that go onto the Mang shirts, it's a family-oriented business.
Yeah.
You know, we're homegrown. We grow all our own mangroves.
I'm giggling because now I realize how I found you in the Keys is because I'm a redneck from Kansas and I'm just a sucker for camo. And now I remember I was going on Instagram and I'm like, what? There's mangrove camo?
Yeah.
And like all my camo was sawgrass or mossy oak, but I was living in the Florida Keys.
Exactly.
And so I bought one of your shirts and I've been a fan ever since.
Yeah,
so that's cool to know that it all started with just a mangrove camo print, huh?
Yeah, that was it. And then obviously our Buy One Plant One initiative, just a
Yeah.
simple one for
Oh,
one.
it's
It just made
explosive.
sense. Yeah, I have a degree in environmental science, so it just made sense to do something for the earth.
Yeah.
A lot of my studies was all about decline. I believe with the small steps in the right direction, we can make a difference and change the world. So
Man, that's so awesome.
Keith had the same passion, so I invited him onto the team. He probably even believes it more than me because he's crazier.
Yeah.
But,
Well, it makes sense now. You guys are undercover scientists. I get it now.
Well, I got a little background in horticulture. That's where I fell in love with plants. I really fell in love with the idea of permaculture and growing these living gardens, essentially, that are, you know, just continuously giving back to the land through, you know, the proper plants that you plant around your plants to make your other plants healthier and stronger and to, you know, reduce your risk of getting pests on those plants. And then Kyle's like, do you want to grow mangroves? And I was like, yeah, I want to grow mangroves.
Yeah.
I'm growing everything. So I was like, that's game for me. And then I actually didn't know as much about mangroves then and had an appreciation as much for them as I do now.
Right.
Understanding that they really are the bread and butter that keeps this world turning.
They are.
You know?
They truly are. Our mangrove nurseries, like people don't understand when they see those snapper even out at the reef and the Keys that, man, that snapper is raised in the mangrove. Even those parrotfish, you know, the baby parrotfish, they live in those protected mangroves before they go out to the reef.
70% of all ocean life starts in the estuary.
There you go.
Mangroves are the life source for all
There you go. 70%.
That's it.
Wow.
That's it.
That's awesome.
Without mangroves,
Birds, fish, oysters, you name it.
And right here, this is technically still the Indian River Lagoon, isn't it?
No, this would be considered the Lake Worth Lagoon.
Yeah.
Lake Worth Lagoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the Indian River Lagoon's like the longest lagoon in world history, so I just kind of think that it goes on forever.
This lagoon is 20 miles long.
Yeah,
Starts up
okay.
in North Palm Beach and ends down in Boynton.
Yeah.
110 years ago, it was actually a freshwater lagoon.
Oh, okay.
It was only fed by one natural inlet, which was Jupiter Inlet. They opened it up at Palm Beach and down here to the south at Boynton. And then from there, it turned into the lagoon it is today.
Nice.
You couldn't imagine what it used to look like.
Yeah,
And the biodiversity. So the county's actually been placing these islands that we're standing on. This is a man-made island.
From
built with
dredging.
riprap.
Yeah.
They take dredge fillings, come in here, they fill it up, and then they kind of let nature be.
Yeah.
We help facilitate that by planting some mangroves.
Exactly.
obviously.
We're turning it back into what it should have
Exactly.
Sure. So, and then obviously that's helping with our filtering, helping our water quality, helping with nesting sites for birds like oyster catchers. And obviously you can see the bait fish right here.
been. Yeah. All the fiddler crabs is just amazing.
Fiddler crabs.
I always call them two-pack crabs because they always look like they're throwing up gang signs. You see them? West Side.
That's about right.
You know, I live in the Indian River Lagoon and I'm studying about it, and everybody, you know, it's the most biodiverse estuary lagoon in North America. And like, man, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but it's kind of biased when it's 5 times bigger than every other lagoon too. You know, of course it's the most biodiverse.
They've got their own set of issues. Every lagoon in Florida is either lacks fresh water, has too much. We've got an imbalance everywhere because of humans.
Yeah, hydrology issues because we wanted to drain the. We're in the Everglades. We don't want to face that because we drew a different map. But that's the problem is we're in the Everglades. It's dry now.
Yeah, and that's why we partnered with like Captains of Clean Water.
Yeah, great guys.
CCA, all of them.
Now you're part of an eco-preservation project, right?
Right. So exactly. So I mean, that's why we do partnerships with other organizations because it makes sense to spread the knowledge.
Yeah, that's why I'm rocking my captain shirt. You know.
Yeah, everyone's got a different mission.
Exactly.
And everyone's got a different message. And
like them Captains for Clean Water cats. You know, thank God there's dudes like them because you ain't gonna see me in a suit. You know, lobbying.
No.
You know, it's like I don't want to do that, and neither do you.
Right.
You know, like you want to be in the mangroves, and I want to be out here helping you and educating. So, like, we all do our jobs, and that's how we all stick together.
Yeah.
You know, like Boston people in the cold, we stick together. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We just got to do our best.
Yeah.
And everyone's got their place and their fit in the story.
Absolutely.
Some people are focused on the science. We need the science for education. We need the science to push at politicians to say, here's the issues, here's the problems, here's the results that we got.
Exactly.
We need guys that are in front of their face.
Yeah.
Like Captains. Captains is probably the most upfront organization out there as far as face-to-face goes. And then you've got BTT with more science and history than anyone, and they're also pushing that side as well. And then you've got foundations like CCA. Doing projects everywhere.
I do work with them all the time.
Reef they just launched in Fort Pierce.
Yeah, I was involved with that, with the People's Reef Project. Yeah.
Exactly. So everyone's doing their
even
part.
Kenny Chesney was involved in that. It was pretty cool.
And at the end of the day, nature's super resilient.
Yeah.
We just got to give her a little lend.
We just exactly. She wants to survive.
Oh yeah.
She wants to survive. We just got to let her. You know, and that's why even though I've got the degrees and stuff as a scientist, my job seems to be just a little bit of trying to inspire some common sense.
Right, yeah.
You know, to me, I don't really even think we have a science problem. We have a heart problem because we know the water's bad. We just don't have the heart to want to fix it.
Unless we make it a day-to-day issue.
Exactly.
A lot of things don't get light.
Exactly.
So that's kind of our focus with Mang is to show here's what we're doing, here are the issues, this is what we're doing, this is the progress.
Absolutely.
And then just continue that progress as we kind of keep moving. But
that's why I love you dudes, man. For real. Serious, man. Thanks for inviting me out here.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's amazing stuff.
Yeah.
I got my intern over here. It's the first day I got to meet her. She's having an awesome day. Look over here, killing it with the mangroves.
Raise that one
You having fun yet, homegirl?
Yeah, just put it up a little bit higher. There you go, perfect. How we doing, Grant?
We want that top of this to match the top of the earth. So that's about perfect right there. And we make sure we smash that in. And I know you know this, but I'm saying it on the camera so other people can learn. But we want to smash that in because basically with any trees, you don't want air pockets. You know, so when I get done doing these, like I kind of, even the ones that I didn't plant myself, I kind of go around and mark my territory and stomp on them a little bit. That way I know if somebody that wasn't feeling it, you know, they didn't leave an air pocket. But yep, you can tell there's no air pocket in there.
Yeah, this is like cement.
Yep, planting some red mangroves today. You're awesome, homegirl. What a great day.